Council, we'll take a 5-minute break while Dr. Yates gets his PowerPoint set up, and we'll be resuming in 5 minutes.
Not to worry. It's what we do this for a living, as you know.
You heard me tell Wayne my last meeting as the city manager was going to be my last meeting.
Hi, Greg.
Address an issue with you because, you know, like legal counsel has advised your council members to go into executive session before they come out and sort of, you know, lay out any questions or strategy. And I guess, you know, our legal counsel is now concerned that they'll go into executive session and come out of that and try to solicit particular responses for the purposes of litigation. So,
Just a second, Scott.
Sure. Hi, Scott.
Hi,
Christi
guys. See
True.
you again.
Yeah.
He,
I mean, I'm not trying to be adversarial. This is Verna
Verna and I
Bromley.
know each other well.
Yeah, and you know the issue that we have now is that you know by them going into an executive session to discuss litigation strategy, they could potentially come out of that session and attempt to solicit particular responses, you know, in litigation. And so it's kind of like maybe it's a more appropriate after they go into executive session that ask their, you know, that there's no more questions or something. I mean, it's sort of, it puts us in the same position that you're advising your client to not be in. So
I'm concerned about that you're going to obviously be advising your client in executive session, and you've got some pretty eager council members who might want to solicit information.
You think so?
To use against the county.
I've got the same problem. I understand. I've got the same problem. I don't want to really go too much further until I haven't had a chance to talk to them. This is the first time we've had any opportunity. We certainly understand if you want to be in that position, politely.
I think that would be better. I mean, one thing that we could do is rather than it be sort of on the spot questions, is if they continue to have questions, if we could get them in writing, and then we could respond.
Or just ask the mayor that there wouldn't be questions in the return. If the council decides if they want to go forward in some sort of posture.
We haven't seen your motion for reconsideration.
I've got a copy of it. It's a choice.
That's fine. I mean, we also have SCIA here, and to the extent that they're asking questions for SCIA, and they may not be asking questions for Woodinville, but they may be asking for SCIA. And,
let me get you a copy of the
attorney is here as well.
Sure. Well, I mean, I think it's a perfectly reasonable request that you've made the presentation, but at that point, because they already asked these.
They ask so many questions that maybe, when they come back from their executive session, and if we can just say, there's no more Q&A at that point on the county team.
Just recessing to deliberation at that point. They'll have a discussion.
Yeah.
You want to check that out with the mayor, Pete, and then we get
okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Then Scott,
excuse me.
I'll try and have the mayor get that squared away, right? I think it's just in between questions and finish all their questions and then vote in deliberate.
Right.
And then if you do that in between.
I think just that the King County's made that request, and it's certainly reasonable if we're going to be in any sort of odds.
Council, I'd like to reconvene the meeting, please. I see all of our council members in the room.